Ai, caramba. Ah, tá gravando, tá. É mais tempo, vai. Confundi tudo. É, o temida mandou aí. Aí fiquei sabendo que o chefe vai ser a baleia lá. Baleia azul. Ah, mas você não tem venda. Vixe. Não, olha, o vídeo vai saber mais ou menos como é, né? A baleia vai falando dela. Eu vi, eu fiquei com medo, meu Deus. Vai botar o casaco. Por estar lá no Roblox eu passei mal, fiquei suando frio, né? É, porque no Roblox é. Como é? Como ficar rodando pra lá e pra cá e passar mal mesmo. Acho que tô velho demais pra jogar Roblox. É que no Roblox o espaço é limitado lá, né? Bom, tem mapa que é grandona pra andar um bocado. No Roblox eu fiquei rodando pra lá e pra cá. Foi no mapa desse jogo aí do Genshin. Lá no Roblox tem. Nossa, eu fiquei tontinho. Agora eu tô bem. Vou botar o casaco. Tá frio. Tá suando frio, agora eu tô de boa. Tá suando doidado. Tá dando é frio. Tentar fazer a missão da baleia azul, né? Se não der, vou ficar o ano inteiro farmando pra subir personagem. Pra acender personagem. E eu não consigo enfrentar nenhum chefe sozinho. Ui, tô com medo, mas vamos lá. Olha aquela baleia gigante. É, espero que dê pra jogar isso, né? Espero que a internet esteja boa, senão. Eu ia deitar cedo hoje. Espero que tenha par de coisa pra mostrar no Roblox também. É, no Roblox eu vou tentar evitar de ficar andando muito pra lá e pra cá rodando. E que é. Bebê pega nenhuma. Me dá na consciência da Prina. Não. Ontem eu não. Ontem eu esqueci de fazer o login na Paraná. É verdade, não tá perto. Não vai lá, uma que é câmera. Só mostrar uma coisinha.
When you're high up,
Antes de
everyone
começar a
can hear
missão.
your voice. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Bom, talvez ver se é recompensa direto, se eu consigo fazer a missão. Deixa eu me sentar aqui.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Tá vendo? Lá no Roblox ele tá mais ou menos aqui em cima, ali em cima. Aí lá atrás parece que caralho, esse aqui deve agora esse jogo, eu fiquei nervoso. No Roblox tá mais ou menos aqui. No Roblox tem mapa desse jogo. Eu fiz aquilo só pra pegar as personagens que eu gosto mais. Personagens. Tá mais ou menos aqui em cima, tipo lá no Roblox aí. Comecei a achar fio do nada, eu fiquei rodando pra ver. Eu ganhei vamos para as missões. Tem que estar para a missão. Eu não sei preparado, mas vamos tentar. Eu vi a Emily no Roblox. Quem mais eu vi amigos sentadinho no sofá. Eu vou mostrar lá qualquer dia. Tô com muito medo com a
There will
missão.
definitely be something that catches your eye.
Tô com medo, mas bora lá. Mas tá bugado o jogo. Pela nova Epiclese. Perde pra voltar lá, né? Tipo, se o lugar tiver fechado, teria bastante personagem. Não, e eu vou precisar fazer isso se a missão tiver difícil, mas. Eu tô com os artefatos bons nos personagens. Eu equipei com bastante artefato. Agora só me resta mesmo acender os personagens, que eu não consigo fazer isso. Eu não consigo. Não consigo e não vou conseguir tão cedo. Pelozinho. Ontem eu vi bastante também. Mas é porque eu tenho que lutar ali. Ela só agitando a pelozinha, coisa fofinha. Minha bebezinha. Vê a poeira.
Deserves to take the stage more than
Vê
Lady
a poeira
Farina.
lá. Olha a pelozinha fofinha. A poeira tá onde é?
Lady Farina hasn't changed one bit.
Tá próximo. Vamos conversar. Ah, sim. Tem a poeira tá lá, já. Espuma do mar. Ah, a poeira tá lá no teto, lá. Vou ver ela agora. Não, ela na verdade isso aqui é o bagulho de neve, uma cegueira que viu o dragão, né? Pô, a vida é estranha. É o que diz Folclore da França, né? Diz isso, né? Melusine, Melusine. Eu vou mostrar aqui. E com as asas de dragão. É claro que a Melusine de verdade tem aquelas asas horríveis, medíocres. Minha nossa. Eu vou tentar mostrar aqui no celular. Deixa eu me sentar aqui rapidinho. Deixa eu ligar a internet aqui. Ó, vou mostrar aqui como que é a Melusine de verdade. Daquelas asas de morcego. É um dragão, mas com asas de morcego. O dragão tem asas de morcego, né? Só que eu vou dar a Melusine de verdade. Oxe, a Google falou meio estranho aqui. Ok. Aqui, a Melusine. Aqui eu vou ficar a Melusine de verdade. Nossa, eu nem devo mostrar isso porque deveria acabar virando outro jeito de imagem. Aqui, ó, com asas de dragão, meu Deus. Não sei nem se eu devo mostrar isso. Aqui é um desenho mais ou menos assim. A sereia que virou um dragão. Deveria acabar virando a imagem horrível. Ah, a Melusine de verdade, quer dizer. A Melusine mesmo é mais ou menos assim, ó. Com essa cauda de sereia e... Ai, calma aí, não dá pra ver direito. Não dá pra ver direito, né? Ele tá menos claro, não dá. Tentar mostrar. Não dá pra mostrar, não. Tá muito claro, muito. Aqui, ó. Estão vendo ela? A Melusine é mais ou menos assim. Tem as asas, né? E tem a cauda de sereia. Aqui também, ó. Aqui não vou poder mostrar desse jeito. Melusine. Melusine. A Melusine é a sereia, então, hein? O PV o dragão. Pô, tem uma foto com... Eu não vou mostrar porque pode ser muito sensível. Já, pelos eles existiu mesmo, de verdade. Na França. Tá, vai aparecer. tentar fazer essa missão. Olha lá, já foi, né? Os pezinhos dele.
You.
Foi.
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing.
Hoje ele
I couldn't help myself.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
The sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
Focalor. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles.
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe. Now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass. And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized there was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness. Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Farina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it. It's been 500 years. And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
Mas que história. Que baita história. Tá, mas aquela foi de verdade, como é que sei lá. Mas eu quero dar um rolê aqui no teto. Ah. Não dá pra ir pra lá não. Tá fechado. Agora eu tipo explorar, né? Aí também dá pra ir, tá fechado. Não, aqui dá pra ir. Não dá pra ir. Olha aqui de novo, cadê o Queen? Eu tenho que enfrentar uma falha coisa, eu vim voltar a ver. Ameaçou meu bem. E aí, Queen, vai dar um rolê. Vou dar uma sentadinha nesse jeito. Olha. A cena do que a gente fez no lugar de filma. É, a gente foi. Vou dar um cheiro nessa depois. Por que não? Olha, olha. Olha que maravilha essa cozinha. Lady Free. Eu queria saber porque a Lady Free não gosta dela. É, eu gosto dessa Free, né? Porque apareceu ela. Vou ver se ela lá. Bom, beleza. É, eu quero aproveitar bem. Todos os momentos Pra depois vai na minha. Olha o chapéuzinho. Pegar uma olhada que eu não vi ainda. Tipo, no detalhe. Deixa eu ver esse rostinho. Olha, coisa mais linda. Essa foi né, que muitos jogadores deram. E eu também gosto dela pra cá. Até que não joga é fã dela, velho. Até que não joga esse jogo, gosto dela pra cá. Toda noite lá no Instagram só tem foto já foi, né? É lá no Instagram. A Lady foi. Então eu não vou fazer pra eu ficar pertinho dela. Minha bebê, né? Eu tenho prazer de ver essa menina bonitinha. Tá vendo? Eu nunca consigo fazer essa missão aí. E daí? Dando pra ver, foi né? Toda noite tá bom, né? Bonitinho. Foi, né? Que coisa, né? Olha a cidade aí. Porque foi, pera, foi. Eu vejo ela todo dia. Eu vou ver ela todo dia. Hoje fechar ela em cima. Ah, essa luz pode ver na minha cara. E na cara dela também. Bom, é da missão aqui. Eu vou ter um tempo pra ver também. Boa vida inteira. E aí foi, né? Já que não tem luz, é pra jogar a carta com ela. Tipo, não tem nada aqui. Possibilite eu me ver. Tá perto dela então. Vou olhar essa missão pra ficar perto da frente. É o que eu sempre quis. Ficar bem perto dela. Onde tá lá pra arma? Eu consegui. Eu fiquei doido pra ver a foice. Aqui estou eu com é bebê nem. Beijo vezes no multiplayer, bicho, ia mandar um coração sem perna, ver que eu fui. Mas não dá pra mandar coração perna. Oh. A amiga minha tem aqui. Legal. Acho que é esse. Eu quero. Mas vai pagar né? Sei lá. Bom, é da missão. Ah, tá bom, velho. Vai.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Ah, dá esse jeitinho dela bem mandando.
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance. Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it? I am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontanians are upon me. I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility.
tá atuando como a... Mas a Furina não é, sei lá. Lamento Furina, mas tem que fazer isso, né? Eu não queria, mas... Desligar os holofotes aqui.
Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
The feeling's mutual.
Verdict is... Ha! 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 Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Viu? Essa missão aqui tá fluindo. No pertinho dela tá bom.
Up to it, Manzai! Hey, what? Sorry, pal. No pain, no gain.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
You're toast! Lola, get them!
Ó, o dano picada.
Nice and spike!
Ai, quase até a família desse aqui. Tentei pra cima do...
Many happy returns! Alley-oop!
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
I'll settle this! Dissipate!
Ele é água. Tá, eu vou pagar o holofote, né? Consegui sobreviver. Acho que não é tão difícil, espero que não.
Stand with me!
Mas não custa usar o holofote se eu tiver ainda. Sabe, acho que não foi tão difícil.
Our bond is strong!
Mesmo porque não tava dando personagem e troca no personagem. Se eu estiver morrendo, eu vou.
Stand with me!
Não, ele lutando na frente dela, eu lembro da época dos guardas das vezes na cidade.
Our bond is strong!
Foi na. Eu adoro ver o duelo de gladiadores. É, igual na época do jogo. Vai tudo bem esquecer ela.
Stand with me!
Aguenta aí, foi exatamente dedo.
Our bond is strong!
Eu quero sentar lá com ela. Ou eu algum desse cantinho. Um pouco de reforço. Não custa nada. Aqui, ó. Não sei se vai adiantar, né? Mas.
Hey! What gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards! Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Ah, é?
Ta! Ta! Ja! Still breathing.
Ha! Ha! Verdict is. Burn! Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Ha!
Mighty mythical beast! The feeling's mutual. Stop it now!
Verdict is. Ha! Ha!
Eat this! Boba, get them! Help! My dinner's... That really hurt!
Ah, é? Então tá vendo.
Out of my way! Just you wait!
Tentando me pegar 9 minutos.
Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Burn! Ha!
Many happy returns! Congratulations!
Time for retribution!
Dissipate!
Eu. Eu falei, eu tenho que enfrentar depois. Eu pensei, meu Deus do céu.
strong!
A mais tudo, deixa eu ver perto. Essa missão faz mais também aqui na ruína. Vimos também qual é o negócio.
Our bond is strong! E pega a próxima missão. Pelo que eu vi no Google, eu pesquisei. Our bond is strong!
É o julgamento do filho. É, vi um robô só pra cima de fone. Pelo menos tem um monte, né? Eu vou usar essa aqui, ó. Tô causando só ela, vi? Que causa um baita dano no robô. Essa mais não chega na ruína. É bebezinho, assim. É a última holofote, é. Tô com medo, mas vai lá. Tô com medo daquela baleia, velho. Ingresso. Tô com medo daquela baleia. Cinema mudo. Qual é a história da Fuena? A medida. Ah, nossa, velho. Igual o jogo permitiu ele controlar ela. Tá bem, controlar a mente dela, velho. E aqui mosca.
Farina. Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're mirror me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of
Ah,
it?
profecia.
What prophecy?
Nossa, velho.
Wait. I
Isso é
know.
uma coisa bem triste.
I think.
Se
I don't
profecia
know
não
why,
é
but it's in head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Oh, very good. You know it well.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much certainty. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You truly are the perfect human, my ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role, that of the new Archon.
Play as a god?
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope will be lost.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed?
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved.
A trial, huh? How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it.
Nossa, velho. Tô em pânico agora, sumiu os bichos. Sabe o que eu faço agora? Quando que eu levo ela? Sei lá. Tem que levar ela pro turno dela, é isso? Controlar a mente dele. É igual fantoche.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people.
Aguenta aí, foi.
What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
Peraí, tô conversando com ela, é isso? Reuni com ela.
Ahem! Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Verena de Fontaine, your new Archon. In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice. Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all. This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine. Okay, and next.
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? This is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy. Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Calm down, Verena. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play. Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
So that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Her personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest. I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Her future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech. My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
Again.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
Yes! Oh, yeah!
Definitely. Encaminha pra controlar a mente dela, tá manipulada. Poxa. Vai ter que levar ela. Sei lá.
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now. Was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial. A trial to end all things. How could you hope to understand?
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought, Lady Archon.
No need for fright, and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now, do your duties. The trial I await. It will come one day.
Comendo aquela paleta. Tem que levar ela pra onde, velho? Sei lá, velho. Se não tiver ela, pode estar cedo. Isso. Da paleta,
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not? Oh, I'm afraid that's just an inevitable consequence of my divine charm. All right, Deoteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
You remembered me, and you knew of my family, too. He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I. He was the one who forced me to seek an audience with you, and to bring your words back to him.
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell me. Going down to citizens' homes every so often, while not usual practice, should serve as a fine change of pace.
You're such a gentle and wise God. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
Agora tem que levar ela. Se não tiver usando, ela pode. Tá vendo?
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
I see. It's as I thought then. As as your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you to analyze it. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue has reached the realm of the gods, after all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy. The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved. Alright, Farina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
There'll be no need for that. I've seen them already. There's no need to go back over scenes I've witnessed in person before.
Lady Farina, I've waited so long for this chance to see you in this manner.
Indeed, my dear, loyal citizen. This joyous moment is an honor for us both.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute.
I see.
I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the people that there is nothing to worry about. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today, too.
Lady Farina, it's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame Dioteria, almost 20 generations ago.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer, a descendant of a line most ardent.
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Oh, are you crying?
Uh-huh. Oh, really now? I didn't even notice. This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
No wonder. No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed it. Honored indeed.
much longer? Hundreds of years must have passed by now. Perhaps the show must go on for hundreds more. I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? No. Perhaps I reached it long ago. Today I didn't even notice my own tears. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But would that not destroy all I've done so far? I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But there's not even a sliver of hope that we might break the prophecy. All I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this act. It is the only way to save Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness? Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case... He's right. I could confide in him, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price. No, Farina. You shouldn't be selfish. But what if it's really all right? Farina, you've worked so hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows? Surely it could not hurt. If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard. No, I have nothing to say. I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until the curtains fall.
Poxa, agora só ônibus elétrico aqui na rua. Isso aí foi, ele mandou.
Fine.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries, Fontaine would have been doomed to the most tragic fate. It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
I believe that I understand how your deception works, but that is only half the truth, is it not? How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important thing.
Ah, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness, and Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed. I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice. But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine. The vast majority had to be, accumulated to enact this death sentence.
It was all a part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within the Oratrice. But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia and breaking through the institution that is the Seven.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
all you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principle stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be Fontaine's original justice. In other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to me, justice is the continuation of that existence. Defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on, that should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point, we, whether it be myself or all other Fontainians, have shouldered the burden of this sin for far too long. Iudex Nervillet, the highest judge in our land, when you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign, what verdict shall you pass upon us?
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that that was your idea too. At last, I now understand the true purpose behind this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. And I have even attempted to feel as they feel. You are a devious one, Focalors. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Até a baleia de voador, que eu tô com muito medo.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervillet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
I, Iudex Nervillet, hereby declare People of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Hey, pero ¿qué me?
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry. Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice. The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Aquela vai me devorar inteiro. Vou ter que caçar a baleia agora.
Considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless I can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon. We shall look for an opening together. Sorrow turning into hostility.
Stop it now!
The all-devouring narwhal cannot manifest the authority of the ancient dragons. Witness the might of the primordial sea. seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
Forget about me. Just go.
Retribution!
You will pay for that. Where did I...
You're toast! I'm the frying pan into the fire!
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but... oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
That power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait, is that right?
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
The Fowl?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfilnir then? Or Gold Rhine-Daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard! Rhine-Daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhindaughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Wait! Didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
All hands, initiate emergency rescue! Hurry!
Hey, lend a hand!
Look! The water's receding!
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
We're safe.
The prophecy was wrong.
E a água subiu e desceu. Tá cheio de gente na rua, cheio de turista. Turista. Oxi. Não, mas o de Luke. Oxi. Ah,
The soul renewed! The Spina Rasula talks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Spina Rasula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even your well-traveled eye.
Paimon's curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on! Let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Final? Tá. Esse é o play. Igual o final, velho. Cadê aquele menino que vende jornal? Just give me the photo. Cadê? Tá por aqui o menino que vende jornal. Olha aqui, ó. Pô, dá um jornal aí. Dá um jornal aí pra eu ler. Ixi, quais são as notícias? É simples, hein? Ah, passa vapor. Já deve contar a história. Ah, aqui eu comprei o jornal dele. Deixa eu ver as horas aqui. É, verdadeiro não é. Até uma personagem que eu gosto aqui. É o final agora. Onde que é aqui? Tá, mas antes, já que é caminho, né? Então eu vou aqui rapidinho. Igual o final, galera. Grande final. É a despedida. Espero que dê tempo até as 10h30, pelo menos. Então já vi com ele. É aquela equipe que eu gosto de cena. Não, eu nem pensei farmar tanto ali. Talvez eu nunca precise. Sim, tá que não subiu os personagens, né? Subi de nível. Mas pelo que eu vi não vai precisar, não. Já é o final, já. Já é o finalzinho. Já é o final, já. Já é o finalzinho. Você vai ter nova missão no futuro? Aí teve que aparecer. Não é que eu tô me jogando então eu tô no caminho. Aqui a nave aqui. Senhorita nave. A nave. E um fator. Eu vou entrar nessa também. Eu vou nos fatores também. Oi, nave. Tô chegando.
Navia!
A Charlotte.
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too.
Eu vou entrar nos fatores.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snezhevich. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clorinde?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callus.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor, for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up and smile.
How did it go? Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Chlorand.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Meripede.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillet, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information chain.
In truth, all Monsieur Nervillet asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridsley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Isso é pra mim, Deixa eu ver a nave e a Chloe também. Ai, deixa eu ver a nave de perto aqui de novo, porque conhecendo a nave eu gosto dela pra caramba. E aí, coisa mais linda. E a Chloe, personagem nova que vai ter. Depois eu vou lá na Fortaleza meio vídeo. Oxe, comprei nisso aqui. Não, chega de missão com ele porque vai dar 10 horas, aí eu acordei até cedo. Então... Thiago tá aqui, então por que não, né? O que acham disso? Por hoje chega de missão. Bom, arquiteto eu já fiquei mal tempo lá, então... Velho Melusine. O som ficou meio bugado, mas tudo bem. Depois eu vou lá na Fortaleza mesmo, beleza.
I need to do my best today and help solve everyone's troubles. How have they not delivered the material yet?
Olá, Melusine fofinho. Eu fico mais vida do tio.
I need to
Olha essa ela.
Finally a day off. Time for me to get some well-earned rest.
Tava espraiando pelo meio.
Would you be willing to participate in an interview? Dish!
Ah, acabei da entrevista agora. Com a Charlotte.
Finally a day off. Time for me to get some well-earned rest.
Ela tirou uma bela foto. 10 horas e eu já tô aqui adiantando. Ou eu quero deitar cedo.
If only I had something more trendy.
E aí, minha luzinha fofinha. É, quer dar um cheiro, né? Ai, foi cair lá embaixo.
I can't spend another second in this village.
Ah, é. Porém, pra você farmar, velho, eu desespero como ele, né? Daquela humilhação toda igual.
If only I had something more trendy.
Ah, um dia vai ter, né? Um dia vai ter. Mas que não hoje mesmo. Quando eu comprar esse modelo tá cedo.
Today's a good day to train hard.
Você me assustou. Coisinha fofinha essa meluzinha. Como é que ela se saiu com a inundação toda? Foi, mano?
I need to learn some fancier fishing techniques.
Já deu meluzinho comigo. Agora vai embora. Agora é recompensa diária. Com a Catarine. Ai, caico. Tô gritando. Deve ser por isso que eu passei a marca lá, né? Tô dando uma suadeira. Ah. Calma aí, dá pra vir daqui o som. Uai! Tá ruim a internet? Tô mais de medo. Agora pensa de vem aqui, King. Tô chegando, Catarine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Recompensa diária.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Olha, clássica de valeu. Já que abrir pra ver aqui, King, na cara do gato. Soube dela. É, como é? Ó, conquista. Maravilhas do mundo. Ah, é. Com a mãe é melhor. É só isso? Ou tem mais coisa? Tem mais? Aqui, ó. Perdi a noite na barriga da baleia. Fiquei na barriga da baleia, vi. Foi atingido pelos fantasmas. Esse fantasma fez uma égua. Agora aqui, ó. Foi rapidinho, senão vai dar tempo, né? É, 115, ok. Ah, tudo certo, tudo certo. Tudo certo. Puxar a missão pra minha. Não, e a Socorro eu não vi mais. Vou convidar ela hoje. Nossa, ontem eu fui às peças, velho. Se tiver uma internet, eu vou só ver a Ember mesmo. Ember mesmo. Eu vou lá pra minha filha. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Calgazar. Olha o Lini. Ele chegou aqui rapidinho. Eu vi o que eu fiz. Tá, só qualquer personagem que eu gosto. Entre elas, aqui. Primeiro que quem é?
Relaxing after work is actually pretty nice.
Primeiro ela. Tá, só quero te ver. Ah, eu dá tempo de ver elas sem pressa. Não é que quem minha bebezinha fofinha aqui é bem pertinho de ti. Tipo, eu não ligo se ela ficar olhando pra baixo, nem ligo, só quero ver ela. Ô, minha bebezinha. A carinha de bebê. Só que ela olha pra baixo, nem ligo, só quero ver ela. Só que... Tá dentro da carinha de bebê. Tá meio invisível porque tá muito perto. Então tentando mais longe assim. Olha minha bebezinha aí. Agora de frente, galera. De frente. Agora tá comportado ali aqui com. Coisinha fofinha, minha gata fofinha. Agora ver a sua coisa que eu fui melhor. Cadê o que que... Até que eu não vi mais isso. Partida oficial, só que eu quero.
Okay, new tactics this time. I think it should work.
Tá, só quero te ver. Só quero te ver. Nunca mais tive esse coisa, nunca mais vi. Nas missões eu via muito. Se quiser pra olhar pra baixo, só quero te ver. Porque a tela. Olha o chapéu de Maia. Ah, cientista. Cadê que é o chapéu de Maia? Sei lá. Ela é raposa igual a amigo. As orelhas de raposa. Ah, vou ficar chamando ela pra gente porque eu tô sem tempo. Tô chamando ela aqui porque eu não vi verdade nesse cara. Tá com saudade dele, então eu chamei. Olha aí, que fofinho. Já vi minha bebê, até a próxima. Agora essa pequenininha agora. A Clay e a Dendo, né? A fonte Dendo. Vai passar um pouquinho. A raposa. Agora a Clay. Rapidinho, tô sem tempo.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one.
É a Clay, fofinho. Minha elfa. A mãe é a zoelina. Eu vi você querendo nascer. Eu vou convidar o Theo, beleza? A kind of. Ai, coisa mais linda. Ah, Fish nunca mais chamou. Narrida.
Sure. Let's find out who's better at this game.
Ou que eu vou fazer missões com ela, velho. Além da N. Era tão difícil. O melhor jeito de ver ela é assim, convida. Do que fazer missões e ficar morrendo. É. Então, ela morreu na quest com a coisa. Foi uma pena. Ela foi nesse libertou, minha bebezinha. Mas eu amo essa menina. Rapidinho tem que ver ainda. Agora fiquei mais contente nesse jogo porque eu consegui, né, chegar até onde eu cheguei. Eu tô quase desistindo já. Tanto que eu fui hoje no Roblox pra ver se tinha coisa legal pra mostrar. Rapidinho. Não. É o bullying. Ontem eu não pegava moedinha, eu vou pegar hoje. Eu vou comprar mais resina pra poder farmar. Se precisar farmar. Tô com alergia no nariz. Oi, dá tempo.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
Oi, dá tempo. Medinha. Agora eu comprar resina. E um gin. Eu comprar resina hoje. O que é? Pra poder farmar tranquilo. Bom, os caras precisam, né, farmar. Esse aqui também vou precisar muito. Para os personagens. Opa! Entendi. Tchauzinho.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
Bota a mão em cima da caixinha de som, senão fica muito alto. Tá, deixa eu ver esse aqui. Rapidinho. Porque ele tá cedo. gastar como eu quiser. Acho que missão difícil foi aquela. Tenho boas lembranças com a Imber. Das missões com ela, né? Eu até mostrei com ela ali mesmo. Você lembra que eu mostrei? Tá no vídeo, tá no canal. Eu mostrei uma ou duas missões com ela, não lembro. Tem aquela missão também de planeta. Foi com ela, com a Emily? Pronto, agora deixa eu dar um cheiro. Tenho boas lembranças com ela, boas lembranças. Aquelas missões com ela. Boas lembranças. Lembranças felizes. Brasil MB. Essa aqui também tem boas lembranças que eu já fiz missões com ela. Eu achei lindo. Eu até mostrei. Foi poucas missões com ela, mas foi bastante pra ser bem marcante. Não chega. É bebezinho. Ela eu fiz por onde ganhar, né? Foi no Festival das Lanternas. Ano que vem eu vou tentar ganhar, sei lá, um personagem da hora, porque ela já tem, a Yanfei já tem, então. Deve ter algum personagem da hora. Ai. Deve ter um evento pra ganhar quem é que ganha. Essa aqui é a única lembrança feliz que eu tenho com ela é aqui mesmo. Nada vai continuar aqui. Não, ela ali vem. Qual que tem boas lembranças? Aqui também tem boas lembranças quando eu fiz missões com ela. E foi durante a missão com ela que eu ganhei esse país do médico. Tava muito mais do que bem-vindo, né? E ele fez. Foi durante a missão com ela que eu ganhei esse país do médico. Tipo, eu tenho boas lembranças de médico. Lembranças muito felizes. Boas lembranças com ela. Mostrei pra missão com ela. Tenho boas lembranças, boas lembranças. Casimiro. Castelo não é? Moinho. Essa aqui também tem boas lembranças com ela. Foi a única aquela música lá que ela cantou. Da donzela divina. Já foi com ela. Ela foi junto também nas missões. É a missão de encontro também. Tipo, tem ótimas lembranças com ela. Oi. Tem ótimas lembranças. É tão bom guardar lembranças boas. Né? E aí, minha bebezinha? Rapidinho que tem um peça. Obrigado por dar. Tem mais que isso. Tenho boas lembranças com ela, até busquei. Sou meio... Teve aquele déjà vu esquisito lá. Ela tava junto. Mas tá bom, foi isso. Tenho boas lembranças também com ela. Só que déjà vu me deu bem duro. Lá em Sumeiro. É guarda-costa. Tô com alergia a alguma coisa. Hoje lá no Roblox eu passei mal pra cacete. Já tô de boa. Será que foi um castigo? Será que alguma deusa me castigou? Achando que ia abandonar ela. Talvez. Ô filha, olha pro tio aqui. Sabe, eu espero ver na missão de Fontaine. Eu espero ver ela. Eu espero ver essa garota aí. Mas até hoje nada, não apareceu. Será que tem missões com ela? Sei lá, se ela é personagem de daí. A única missão que eu fiz com ela foi de evento, né? Tem um quadro dela ali. E aí minha bebezinha. Jogo pra dar um beijinho. Na perna eu vou fazer isso aqui. Já saiu, eu vou fazer isso aqui, ó. Não, eu não vou beijar ela pra ninguém, né? Um montão de coração ali. Coraçãozinho, pé. Saiu. Minha delícia. Aqui, ó, tá agora no evento do quarto. Os coraçãozinhos, pé. Saiu. Dói? Oi, Deus, né? Oi, deita bem, sério, não é tão... É, bebezinho. Eu curti, eu não montei ainda, né? Só montei esse aqui pra mim, pra... Dói. A minha mesa ali. Ah, esqueci de falar, saiu também, eu tenho uma lembrancinha boa com ela. E a dó é Cleve. Tive missões com ela, foi bem legal. Não é dó isso. Tenho boa lembrança com a dó de mim. E é isso, eu vou indo. Vou indo. O evento acabou, ainda bem. Eu vou indo embora. E quando for para esse jogo atualizar, ele vai entrar em manutenção. E que jogo será que eu vou jogar? Enquanto esse jogo tiver em manutenção. Mostra algumas coisinhas no Roblox. Alguns vídeos bem curtos mesmo. Alívio. Bom, hoje deitei cedo depois de ontem, né? Quando eu saí desse jogo é quase meia-noite. É meia-noite, é meia-noite. Quando eu fui lá pegar água pra... Bom, agora só esperar aqui da 10h30. Vou deitar cedo hoje.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Espera da 10h30.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
O que eu tinha pra mostrar hoje já foi. Que é a baleia azul. Já que não mostrar. Dependendo se o bicho de 7 cabeças, mas eu consegui.
It's been getting quite
Haven't
busy.
you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
A baleia me engoliu. Eu já tive um pesadelo assim da baleia abrindo a boca e me engolindo, meu Deus.
Come take a look. There will definitely be
Depende se
something
a
that
água
catches your eye.
Rebooting.
Oxe, tentar de novo. A Catarine.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Today's
Hoje sim tem uma coisa pra mostrar.
is the steak.
Vamos dar 10h30 logo. Hoje que eu adiantei tudo já.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Reboot. Today's recommendation is the steak.
Foi lá na Fortaleza Meio Filho. Antes da 10h30 eu mostrei aqui vídeo. Não sei se lembram de lá, né? É aqui, ó, Fortaleza Meio Filho. Onde tem aquela comidinha na refeição social, né? É aquela loja osso duro de rua, então é lá. É aquela prisão subaquática. Tem aqui onde eu marquei que é o ringue. Então. É lá a Fortaleza Meu Filho. Opa! 10h30, tá cedo.
Come take a look.
Então
There
é
will
isso, vai ser
definitely
aqui.
be something that catches your
Tá
eye.
esperando dar 10h30. Ele tá bem cedo. Depois de ontem. Aqui, agora aqui, ó. Encerrando